What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be talking about the Adapt BBs, which are re-releasing in an Air Mag colorway tomorrow or today if you're watching the video at a different time. And I just want to talk about a post-ownership review and really be honest about these, because when I first got them I was super hyped to get them, and they're really not that good. They're not worth the money. So let's get into it. Another thing, this foam midsole, it might be Zoom, because it wrinkles like Zoom. It just does not wear well at all. It's white, obviously, very prone to scuffs, and just from wearing it, I've probably worn these less than 6 times. There's wrinkling, real bad wrinkles, especially here, and there's chips in it. It's like cut into it, and here too. Just does not hold up to the test of time. This piece is also that. Another thing, this knitting, while it does look cool, is very, very fragile, and when it gets scuffed, it's pretty much impossible to get out. I got a scuff the first time I wore them right here on the toe box, and what it does is it gets really right into the mesh, and I tried to clean it with some crepe cleaning and all that. It just does not come out. And then right here, you might not be able to see it, but discoloration here. Someone stepped on my shoe and I just could not get it out. And the mesh, if you try and clean it, it sort of damages it, so can't really do anything about that. The heel, this black plastic, it sort of gets super greasy, and it's like really hard to get that out. And this piece is like, it feels like nubuck almost, and it got stained from salt from the winter right around here. And it's like you can't really clean the grease off without damaging this sort of soft felty nubuck material. And another large complaint that I have is just, it's not a comfortable shoe at all. It is firm for basketball, but one problem with it is right here. The bone in your foot that goes right here out over the top, this is just a little bit too high, and this is like a smaller size than I should have gotten, so I can only imagine it's a little bit higher and like a half size up. But after a day of wearing these, your bone right here, it's just really sore. It rests right on top, so when you take a step or lean this way, for example, it digs into your like foot and just does not feel good. Definitely gonna go a half size up, so I went true to size, and I didn't want to pay resale. I got it for retail, so I just had to deal with the fact that it's tight, and having it any tighter than it already was just uncomfortable, so I had to wear it without using the laces at all, which is sort of the whole point of the shoe, but that's sort of an error on my part. But the setting on your phone, if you have it set to auto lace, where you put them in, there's a pressure sensor and it will tighten. Never have that on, because what happens is it will automatically tighten it to halfway. So if you're going about your day and you think it's a little bit too tight or too loose at half, you loosen it a little bit, or that's all the way loose, tighten it, for example. Then after about 15 seconds, it will think that you took it out for some reason, and it will immediately send it back to the halfway point, and you cannot have your own custom thing. It will only go to halfway if you have the auto lace. It's just a horrible feature. Another thing is that, listen to how loud this is. There's like 2 different notes, and it gets louder on the second note. It doesn't seem like a big deal at first, but can you imagine you're sitting at work or school, for example, and you would change it a little bit and the pressure plate goes off and just silence, and you hear this loud noise? Just incredibly impractical, and like, you always want to have auto lace turned off, and you never want to change the tightness of your shoe during the day because it's just so loud. Another thing, the ice sole is just not a good idea on this type of shoe. I've worn it less than 6 times, probably like 3 or 4. Just the sole is permanently stained and ruined, and these shoes, the quality it's just not there, to be honest. Like, you see this tab? It's not correctly stitched on. When I got it, it's lopsided. It won't stand up straight because this back is stitched too far to that side. Just not great quality control. I've had a wrinkle in my 3M right here, and it's just wavy. it's not like fitting to the shoe. Guys, just don't buy these, please. They're not there yet. If you understand what I'm saying, like the not the Adapt BBs, the previous shoes that dropped, the old ones that had the plus and minus right here, and these shoes are a step in the right direction. They're obviously much better than the previous ones, but it's just not there yet, guys. It's super loud, not quite a very comfortable shoe. Quality is pretty low for such a high price tag, and the price on those Air Mag Adapt BBs are looking pretty high. So I would say just skip these. You could pick up a whole lot of different shoes, and it's just not there yet. The technology is not good enough yet. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. I'm going to be doing a $25 Amazon gift card giveaway at 100 subs. So make sure you guys subscribe. We'll get there faster. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.